You know what I love in this world? Pixar. I love Pixar. Even the terrible movies. Even the movies that disappointed me greatly. Even the movies that annoyed me intensely. I still find Pixar to be the golden standard of animation amongst movies. They basically can make a story about a chair that comes to life and his little chair friends, and I'll watch the heck out of it. Sure, they've had their bad moments. They're forgettable movies. They're god-awful ones. But they're still a powerhouse. Even their average movies are fun. Like Onward. Onward is their newest movie and I really enjoyed it. It's not their strongest, but I found a lot of really fun, great moments inside. The animation was gorgeous and the world was fun. Now let's look at a movie called Homeward. Homeward. I wonder what it's ripping off. What could it be? Maybe Toy Story. God, I don't know. Homeward is a 2020 sci-fi horror made in one day by one guy. Literally, he directed, edited, and animated literally this entire movie. And he took credit for it. He took credit for all of this. Why would you put your name on this? I'm scared to even put my name on my driver's license, and this dude threw his name all over this abomination of a movie, if you can even call it one. Now, this movie is made by the infamous Asylum. You know them, you love them, they're kings. They've made so many knockoff ripoff movies. They see that one dude made a movie, so they're like, hey, I'm gonna make the same movie, but faster and easier and a lot cheaper. I respect it, honestly. It could rip off anything, it seems, absolutely anything. I could have a kid and they'll make a knockoff of it and sell it for $3 and he's probably be missing like a leg or an arm or something. They're money makers and they know it. Now, the movie Onward was good. I like Tom Holland. I like Chris Pratt. The story hit in a good way. The designs of the characters are memorable and charming. You know everything about them from their designs, the way they act, the way they speak. Then you look at this. What is this? This is just two white dudes in high school. One is skinny and one is fat, and that's all you know about them. On the poster of the movie, you see Mavis from Hotel Transylvania and two freakish demonic lizard people. Ew, I swear to God, I want to step on this family. I would like to put my foot on top of their heads and just press down. They're disgusting. Now, the last Pixar ripoff I talked about was What's Up? And that movie was demonic and terrifying and insanely offensive. This movie doesn't really reach that level, but it's still god-awful and feels illegal. It feels so illegal to just be looking at this. Something about looking at this movie just feels wrong, like I'm gonna get arrested for it. This movie begins aggressively. The first second is a magical musical cue and some weird font for the credit sequence. Now, you see, the voice acting in this movie is incredible. So many B-movie holy grail movies just have the greatest voice acting any animated movie has ever seen. In this movie, it's way more detailed and beautiful than anything in Onward.
Nice hat, Tad.
Star, did you get it?
One mind-controlling gem as promised.
It's so professional, so clean, so beautiful. The characters with their flabby skin made out of clay and the singular color being their biggest character trait, they're hot. They're honestly so hot. So at the start of this movie, we see like this battle between orcs and elves. I have no idea what was going on. I've never seen Lord of the Rings. What is this? All these dudes keep spawning out of plants and it looks like we gotta pluck some weeds, fellas. Am I right? Okay, I know that jokes suck, but that's kind of the amazing dialogue that you'll find in this movie. The dialogue and humor is objectively great, obviously. Like when this purple Barney girl needs to like chant a spell to destroy a gem, there's like tension if she can complete the chant or not. Oh my God, can she do it? I don't know, I'm worried. And Barf Color Orc is like, yo, you got this, just keep going. But instantly she's like, nah, I'm good, I'm done, it's fine.
Hurry! Keep chanting!
I can't. I'm done.
It's insanely awkward. It doesn't make sense in a way, but it leads to this incredible magnifique pun where this barf girl is like, time to split, and she splits a rock in half.
Hey there, Sharp Tooth. Time to split.
What are you doing?
That's some good comedy right there. Also, look at these two dudes and try to imagine how they speak respectively to their character designs.
Hi, Boris.
Hi, Teddy.
Yeah, I'm sure you were expecting that one. All of this then cuts to a distant modern age at this gross-looking high school. See, in Onward, it was boring, seeing like colorful montages and our characters having whimsical intros with swelling fantasy music and dynamic camera movements all over this fantasy world. Nah, Ew, nah, dude, this is better because we meet one of our main dudes being a klutz. Teehee. He wears a white t-shirt and blue jeans like he's Vin Diesel. Meanwhile, his brother Timothée Chalamet does magic in this creepy man's office. He creates a stock asset dragon, and creepy dude is so impressed that he hits on him.
You're perfect! The perfect student of Elfdale High.
Also, look at this character. I just want to point out the voice actor of this character looks like this. This is the guy that voices this guy and sounds like this.
Is the most important day of my life. Do you even understand what I have to lose here?
It's something funny about it. Now, all the movements in this movie are, of course, gorgeous. You know, the flawless, perfect movements Pixar is known for? Disgusting. Ew. I like watching this teacher just look like she's gonna constantly puke every time she tries to talk. I also love seeing Timothée Chalamet just spaz out. It's honestly beautiful. We also meet this emo cool girl who holds milk, and Vin Diesel that wants her milk.
Hand me the milk. Hand me the milk. Hand me the milk.
What?
Hand me the milk.
Timothée Chalamet then moves furniture for no reason and puts it down aggressively. What's this dude's problem? Why is he like that? Some Nickelodeon slime then falls on Tim and the creepy guy, and Tim's face just breaks for some reason. I love how when Timothy talks, his mouth goes like, oh, no, no, no. And when he grabs his brother's face, his fingers just phase through his cheeks. Timothée Chalamet has a dream and wakes up in anger. He then breathes heavy with his mouth open. Ew, what a freak. So he then plans to wake his brother up for a drive so he can bring him somewhere to kill him. We also see houses clipping through the ground, houses that are actually just inside of the ground. Yep, the movie's quality control is just so endless. It knows exactly how to create a beautiful fantasy world that seems believable. Mwah. Onward is honestly a ripoff of this movie since it came out afterwards. Duh, it came out a whole 2 weeks after. It's a ripoff by technicality. Onward stole the van, the brothers, the fantasy aspect, the part where some gross lizard lady needs to help fix her tire and Timothée Chalamet does it and they instantly just crash again. It's amazing. Also, you remember those pixies from Onward? You know, the bikers and stuff? This movie has a better version in the form of normal punk orcs who steal Vin Diesel's fart bag.
Hey, that's mine.
Yeah, I don't see your name on it, kid.
There's also a disgusting Medusa-looking lady who I feel just staring at her is putting a curse on my future children. So Vin Diesel becomes friends with these orcs and this punk girl, but the head honcho has other ideas. Ooh, he wants to use Vin Diesel's fart bag to make some moolah, you know, some cash money, just like the Asylum does. Ooh. Meanwhile, Timothée Chalamet is just wandering around looking for Vin, but Vin is too busy making some green slime produce some terrible loud noises. What the actual, what? What is going on? What is going on? Ah! So Timothée Chalamet tries to get Vin to come back to the motel with him, but Vin is like, yo, I don't need you, skinny boy. I got new loves. And he just goes off to New York City by himself. In New York City, you have incredible fantasy locations like Big City, Big Rock, and Big Street. We also meet Big Boss Orc who looks like Connor Eats Pants. Connor Orc Pants, get it? Connor wants to get the split gem from the intro to make orcs big and scary again, but he kind of talks like a dummy.
Like, what? Napkin holder? What are you?
Meanwhile, we also explore Orc City, which still looks boring and dumb. Timothy is also there looking for Vin, but can't find him. He talks to this one girl who looks like the punk orc, but isn't. What? These are supposed to be separate characters somehow. Except this one is insanely more annoying and weird.
This is the setup? I'm being punked? Where are the cameras? I knew I was destined to be a movie star.
Tim then gets kidnapped by the orcs and Vin Diesel helps him get the gem. Connor Eats Pants and gets really big, like, ooh, he's a big boy. And we see this orc playing a Switch. What? Why? I don't get it. Why is he playing a Switch? It's so random. Tim and Vin then escape back to school for some reason. And at the school, Tim just drops all the fights and drama and just starts having a speech to a bunch of people. Dude, like, get serious. What are you doing right now? But the orcs bust in and Vin Diesel and Timothée Chalamet just start making them freeze into ice. With the slime from the start of the movie, I have no idea what's going on. And that means a day is saved. Yay. What? OMG, it's those characters from the start of the movie. We haven't haven't seen since the start of the movie. I love those guys. Vin Diesel and Orc Girl then get together and everyone cheers. Wow, it's so beautiful. They're such good friends. I love them. And that's Onward. I mean, my homies. Homeward. Homeward is an incredible movie with beautiful animation, beautifully written characters, and a fantastic climactic third act that makes me so happy. Oh wait, that's the other movie. Gotcha, fooled ya. Homeward is garbage. A hot, steamy pile of orc shit. It's literally so abysmal and so headache-inducing, I could barely watch the movie for more than 10 minutes at a time. There are other terrible ripoffs way worse than this. Way worse than this, and way more offensive. But at least those can be hilariously bad to watch at times. This movie is just annoying. It barely has moments that are just so god-awful, they're amazing. It's instead just a weird mess where everything just feels awkward and everyone talking to each other is just so awkward, and it feels like it's supposed to be for a weird laugh, but I don't know, just like I said, feels illegal. At the end of the movie, the credits have this dude's name just written all over it, all over the movie, taking credit for it, and it's honestly the best part, just seeing someone want to be known for this. Why would you do that to yourself? This movie was obviously made in a day by this one guy just to make a little money, and honestly, good for him. Being so determined just to purposely make garbage is almost art itself. This movie is fantastic. Timothy Chalamet and Vin Diesel will always be remembered in my hearts. So will Gross Lizard Lady and Mavis. They were definitely impactful on the movie. That's why they're in the poster, duh. Onward, more like poo word. Homeward is where the heart is. Like Drake said, a house is not a home, but a home is homeward. Yeah.